The Rockwall ISD Sports Network proudly presents Heath Hawk Baseball. Sponsored by Jason Cooley and Integrity Mortgage, HTO, One Firm, Rockwall Ford, Shane Holmes, and The Ricks. I'm Shannon Rudden, and along with the Hawks broadcast team, we are proud to bring you Heath Hawks Baseball. Takes a count to no balls, 2 strikes. Just underway here from the Hawks Nest. Fastball misses high. One ball, 2 strikes. Pop up, right side. Nick Rando gathers it under. Appreciate the text in there. I guess the audio was not off. Tristan Rod jumped straight on it. So we have a couple of people texting in already. Gio Rudisil now batting. Ground ball right side. McGrandle gathers it up quickly. There's 2 away. That'll bring up Zeke Lara as modern day coach calling timeout, which is traditional. You have 2 quick outs like this, just slowing it down a little bit. Modern day, huge tradition in all sports out in California. Glad to have them in town. Shout out to Trevin Jones from Megan Jones. Trevin's big sister. Should have people tuned in from work today. Text in, let us know where you're listening from, who you're cheering for. Fastball called strike 1. 1-1 pitch. Shot up the middle. Is going to get down for a base hit. Monarchs are going to have a 2-out base runner. That'll bring on Austin Gherkin. Gherkin, the catcher for the Monarchs. They're getting a good lead. First pitch, fastball low and inside for ball 1. Pitch. Hard ground ball gathered up by Bulin, throws it over to second for the out number 3. So the Monarchs get 1 hit, they'll leave them stranded. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Scoreless from the Hawks' Nest. Heath Hawks versus the modern day Monarchs. Got some shout outs. Bill Carpenter says, yes, he is here this morning and listening in. I see Bill down there on the rail, as always. Also got Hannah Harvey, Coach Harvey's daughter, listening in. Nick Harris from Forward Star Telegram. Got Amy Hilton, Rockwall ISD school board member. They've been busy lately. Got some news coming up here in a second. Also got Coach Greg Priest texting in about that news. Got Gary and Pat Odom, former Hawk grandparents. And Candace Lewis texting in. Coach Greg Priest texting. The Hawks with a big announcement yesterday. New football head coach. Get to that more here in a minute. Leading off for the Hawks will be Alex Cooley. pitch to Cooley misses inside. Pop up left side. No problem for shortstop Brady Guth. Makes the catch. There's one away. Batting second for the Hawks. Bring up Nate Cisneros. Hawks with a new football head coach, Casey Dick, formerly of Fayetteville High School. Glad to have Coach Dick. Welcome to the Hawks family. First pitch. Cisneros misses low. Chopper, right side, underhanded over to first base. Mick Randall now up for the Hawks. Coach Harvey now going to call timeout after the 2 quick outs on the Hawks. Yeah, we'll do the Hawks lineup real quick. Leading off, Cooley second, Cisneros. Now Mick Randall at the plate. Hunter Bulin clean up. Braxton Gordon fifth. Preston Lewis sixth. Colton Fiveash seventh. Jordan Barham eighth. And Owen Miller rounding out the lineup for the Hawks. First pitch called strike one. Got a special guest coming, heading this way with Greg Priest, athletic director for Rockwall ISD. New Hawks head coach. Making the rounds. They are at the 9th grade campus right now, heading this way and going to come jump on air with us before the end of this game. 0-2 pitch hits McRandall in the upper shoulder. He'll take his base, and that'll give the Hawks their first base runner of the game. Now Hunter Bulin steps in for the Hawks. So stay tuned. We will have our first interview with the new Hawks head coach coming up later in the game. So we've got people out there in the Hawk Nation want to listen in. First pitch to Bulin called strike one. Fastball called strike two. Oh, 2 pitch curveball just misses the outside part of the plate. Quick throw over to first, not in time. Shot down the line, just fouled down the third base line as Bulin tagged that one. Randall stepping out there, almost got a snap throw down. Gherkin not able to handle it cleanly. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here, bottom of the first inning. Another one fouled off the left side. Evan off the catcher's glove into the shortstop's arm, throws it across. Nice snag for out number 3. So both teams get runners in the first, leave them stranded. We'll go to the second. Scoreless from the Hawks Nest on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network. Top of the second inning. Otter Day up to bat. Logan Miller, designated hitter, leading it off for the Monarchs. Fast pitch missing just outside. No pitch missing just outside. One ball, one strike. With 2 outs, nice. Off speed, drops in. First strike, number 2. One-two pitch. This is low and outside. Kuntzler in his first 2 appearances, 13 innings. Only giving up 7 hits and 1 run, 2 walks, and 14 strikeouts coming into today. 2-2 pitch. Fly ball, center field, no problem for Nate Cisneros. Through 2 innings, or excuse me, through 1.5 innings, Hawks and the Monarchs scoreless from the Hawks Nest.
see that. Exactly. Keep it clean. Yeah.
Welcome back to the Hawks Nest. We go to the bottom of the second inning, scoreless. Kai Bratton only needing 23 pitches to get through 2 innings. Or excuse me, Kunstler only needs 23 pitches, blah, 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 to get through first 2 innings. It only took Kai Bratton 14 to get through that first. So, like we said, it's going to take a lot of singles to get it done today. We saw that from Keller yesterday as they handed the Hawks their first loss in 6 games and kept everything low. Did launch a couple down this left field line for home runs. Other than that, laced a lot of singles. Birthday boy Braxton Gordon at the plate for the Hawks. Trying to get it started here in the bottom of the second. Gordon batting .312 on the season so far. Has hit 1 home run. Laced to left field, hard hit ball, but right at Gio Rudisill. We're out number 1. That'll bring up Preston Lewis. Preston, the senior leader. Lewis batting .270 with a .378 on base percentage. Fastball low and outside for ball 1. That fastball catches the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Coach Greg Harvey, 20th season as the Hawks head coach. 1-1 pitch, off speed. Up the middle, second baseman gathers it in, throws it across for out number 2. That one getting in on Preston's hands. There's 2 away. That's going to bring on Boo Five-Ash.
Next up for the Hawks, number 5, Boo Five-Ash.
Talked to Five-Ash yesterday. He was battling a little touch of the flu, and he got a little bit of an elbow issue. I think he's going to have surgery, but not going to be able to throw, so expect to see him in a DH role. We need him back to full strength as this team's going to make a run. They're going to need his bat. 1-0 pitch inside, misses for ball 2. .2-0 pitch catches the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Two-one pitch. Fouled back off the screen. So Hawks with a new head football coach, Casey Dick. Curveball called, strike 3. And that'll do it for the Hawks in the second. Scoreless from the Hawks Nest. We'll go to the third on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
Shop an exceptional selection of new pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles at Rockwall Ford, the home of rock bottom pricing. With hundreds of new vehicles, we're sure to have the right one for you. And when your vehicle needs to be serviced, schedule your appointment online with our master certified technicians. Your next Ford is waiting for you at Rockwall Ford. Log online for your rock bottom deals. Just click, print, and buy. Shop the Rock today. I-30 exit 205.
RockwallFord.com.
Special thanks to all of our corporate sponsors for allowing us to bring you hopefully over 40 Hawks baseball broadcasts. That would be the 5th time in 6 years if we're able to pull that one off. And of course, that requires the Hawks to go about 4 rounds deep into the playoffs. And if they do, we will have every game for you because of our corporate sponsors. Shane Holmes just joining the team this past week, and we're going to have them all season, along with Jason and Chrissy Cooley at Integrity Mortgage, Jeff and Ashley Ivey with HTO, the Ricks, the Moss family, Johnny and Allie, One Firm, the Spicers and the Berries. Appreciate, and of course, Rockwall Ford and Jeff Hicks. Couldn't do it without you. You guys have ever been to the Hawks football games, see that big 100-yard American flag? Always sponsored by Rockwall Ford and Jeff Hicks. They support our community, both sides. So no balls, 2 strikes here, just getting underway in the 3rd inning. 9-hole hitter Emilio Young at the plate, swing and a miss on the high heater. And that's a strikeout for out number 1. That'll take us back to the top of the lineup. Sebastian Navarro, second baseman. Navarro 0 for 1. Grounder up the middle. Kunstler falls down, so Buehler has to come over, and Kunstler is down right in front of the pitcher's mound as he went to go field the bunt and slipped. Hope he's okay. Freshman, so that's going to be an infield hit as Kunstler's okay. Might be a little, hopefully just a little pride hurt. He's playing in Coach Craig Harvey out with Coach Katie Hindeleiter on the spot. Coach Hindeleiter along with her crew, Reese Morman, Jocelyn Arellano. Coach Casey Dick is going to get to know that crew as they put in more hours than anybody on this campus, keeping all of our athletes hydrated, taped, everything for practices. You see an activity going on, you see somebody from Coach Hindeleiter's team out there. So rip up the middle now, back-to-back singles with 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. As that was Rudisil, the left fielder, and now Zeke Lara, the center fielder, at the plate. The Monarchs with 2 base runners now. They've had 1 in each of the first 2 innings. Kunstler from the stretch, curveball misses inside for ball 1. No pitch. Fouled out of play by the tennis courts. Runner going, throw down to third, not in time as Bulin has to lay out to keep that one going in from left field. That was a nice job by Rudisill. He was able to time up Kunzler's delivery and steal third. So now runners at the corners with one out. 2-1 count to Lara. 2-1 pitch, grounder just in fair play. Nice play by Jordan Barham to get the out, but the run scores, and the Monarchs are on the board 1-0. Jordan Barham having to lay out right on top of the base. Wasn't sure if it was fair or foul at the beginning. That certainly saved runs, as that one would have gotten all the way down into the corner. So 2 outs now, runner on second. Austin Gherkin, the catcher, cleanup hitter at the plate. Curveball missing just high. Monarchs have manufactured 1 run here with the stolen base. No pitch. Curveball misses low for ball 2. Balls, no strikes, 2 outs here. Top of the 3rd inning. Monarchs with 1 run across. Henry Kunzler trying to stop the damage right here. 2-0 pitch. Shot up the middle, but right at Nate Cisneros. So the Monarchs get 2 hits, add a run. That'll make the score 1-0. Matter Day over the Heath Hawks on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network. Back at the Hawks Nest, we go to the bottom of the 3rd, and we have a special guest with us. Coach, we've got a little wind going, but this is Coach Casey Dick from Fayetteville High School, just coming into town.
Yes,
Good
sir.
to have you.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
So, Coach, how'd you end up at Heath, Texas?
Well, I was been born and raised in Texas, and went to Highland High School and was teaching and coaching at Byron Nelson. So I've got some years, obviously, in Texas, and a lot of connections and relationships with coaches and everybody. So it's been awesome. When I moved my wife down here, we were at Byron Nelson, and we had the privilege of opening that school up. So it was an awesome experience for us as a whole. And then went back to Arkansas. Was an offensive coordinator and head coach down there, and then kind of said, hey, I want to get back down to Texas. My brother lives in Rockwall, so a lot of my mom is down here, retired from education for about 30 years. So it's just really awesome to get back up here and be a part of these, and good base hit right here.
You bet. Got a base hit to lead it off there. It's Brian James going to follow the game there as we talked to Coach Dick, and Jordan Barham getting the lead off single there. Sorry to cut you. You've done several of these before. You know how that works. For those of you out there in the Hawk Nation, this is Coach Casey Dick, the Hawks' new football head coach and athletic coordinator. Certainly glad to have you. So, background, University of Arkansas quarterback.
Yes, sir.
And then, as you had mentioned, Fayetteville High School, went to Allen High School. So, family?
I got a brother that lives in Rockwall. He's been here for about 6 years. But it's always been a place that we've come back to. I actually grew up in Lucas, Texas, which is about 20 minutes from here. And, Lovejoy High School wasn't built, but Lovejoy, they had elementary school. So we obviously, consolidated with Allen, but, very familiar with the area, very familiar with, just everything and how it functions and works. And it's truly awesome to be back.
You bet. So for those out there, the first thing that the Hawk Nation's going to ask is, what does a Casey Dick football team look like? What can they expect?
Fast, physical, and finish. That'll kind of be who we are. I'm a higher energy, enthusiastic coach that has a lot of emotion that's built along relationships around, between all of our kids. So that's kind of who we'll be in a nutshell. We'll talk about that and, how we're going to play the game, play together, go out and execute at a very high level and concentrate on the little details. I think those things, obviously, if you focus on those little details, obviously then naturally the big things will take care of themselves if you're doing that.
You bet. Well, we're certainly excited to have you. Anytime there's big change, there's all kinds of speculation.
Yep.
I do know your name popped up pretty early in the search, so we're certainly glad to have you and glad to come out to catch a little baseball.
Absolutely.
I'm sure you're doing a whirlwind today, getting around and kissing all the babies and meeting everybody.
We are. We're making the rounds. Been to the high school. Been to the freshman center and met all the kids and teachers and principals and all those things. So it's been awesome. Obviously, it's been fast, and we're gonna be around next week. And then when spring break gets back, we're gonna hit the ground running and get everything rocking and rolling.
You bet. Well, Coach, we'll let you stay to it. I know you got to get around to a lot of people, but appreciate you coming on, and we're certainly excited out there in the Hawk Nation. That is Coach Casey Dick, the Hawks' new head football coach, just named yesterday as a grounder from Miller. The 5-4, not 3. They get the lead runner. That'll be one out here in the bottom third. But Coach, like I say, appreciate it,
Appreciate
and
you guys.
You will love the community, and we're certainly blessed to have you.
Look forward to it. Thank you, guys.
You bet. So back to the top of the order as that ball gets away from the first baseman on the pickoff. Miller, who reached on the fielder's choice, is going to jog down to second base, put a Hawks runner in scoring position for the first time. We appreciate Coach Dick coming by and Coach Greg Priest, athletic director. He texted me about 30 minutes ago, said they were on their way out here, and won't be the last time we have him on. So now the first pitch to Alex Cooley misses outside. Hawks would like to get this one tied up right here. Runs are going to be at a premium with this wind. Anytime the wind's blowing in here at the Hawks Nest, there is sometimes a jet stream going out to left field. 1-1 pitch misses outside to Cooley. Coach knows he needs to get this one. Got the top of the lineup up, runner in scoring position. So far, just 1 hit for the Hogs, 4 for the Monarchs. As timeout being called now, as I believe umpire, a balk called. Monarchs coach wants to come out, talk to the umpire about it, but that's going to put a runner on third, so that changes the situation. So now Cooley has the tying run just 90 feet away. One pitch. Shot's going to get through the left field, and the RBI single from Alex Cooley. It's going to score Owen Miller from third, and this game is tied at 1. Alex Cooley coming through. So now Hawks with a runner on first. Fastball misses inside. Bunt from Cisneros almost hangs up in the wind a little too long. That is foul. Takes the count to 1-1. One to Cisneros. Shot foul down the right field line as the cheerleading crew getting out of class coming down. Gonna have a few extra fans. I see one special one coming this way. Tristan Rodden's little sister walking up. Bet she doesn't stop at the. She's not going to stop in the seats. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Curveball misses outside. Takes the count full. Trying to make hay here in the third. Payoff pitch to Cisneros, runner going, swing and a miss, or foul ball over to the Monarchs dugout. We'll reload with a full count. Once again, payoff pitch, runner going, chopped. Foul again, as second time in a row, Cooley was on the move. Big spot in the game. Alex Cooley already with the RBI single. tie this one at 1. Monarchs got a run in the top of the third. Ball 4. Nate Cisneros with an 8-pitch at bat. Draws the walk.
Next up for the Hawks, the second baseman, number 7, Mick Randall.
That'll bring up Mick Randall. Now with runners on first and second. The wind is got to be close to 30 miles an hour. It is definitely a factor in this one. Blowing mostly in from right field, makes that a little bit of crosswind. Balls could get out of here in left field. There is a little jet stream with the indoor practice facility. Balls can get out in left field. Not what Randall's looking to do from the left side. He'll take a base hit right now with the speedy Alex Cooley on second base. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. This is high and outside, ball 3. First time in the game. Hawks getting to Kai Bratton. Rio pitch to Randall. Taking all the way, ball 4. That's going to load the bases in the mortal words of Timbo Duncan. The bases are FOH. Nobody does it better. Got Denise Wheeler on the pitch counter, Steve Wydra on the scoreboard, Timbo Duncan on the PA, Brian James behind the camera, Tristan Rudden on the board. Bringing you today's action as that will bring out the Monarchs head coach. Remember, you can text in 972-742-3877. Let us know where you're listening from, who you're cheering for. Hawks trying to get it done here as Hawks went 4-2 in each of the first 2 weekends. This is phase 1 of the season for Coach Greg Harvey. Hopefully we get in all 6 games this weekend. This is game 3. Then scheduled to play Little Elm this afternoon, 4 o'clock. Then tomorrow, Lovejoy and Salina. Then Tyler Legacy. Be here at the Hawks Nest on Tuesday night for the district opener. Hunter Bulin at the plate now. Bases loaded. Grounder up the middle. Going to get away from the shortstop. Everybody's going to be safe, and the run scores. And the Hawks take a 2-1 lead. Got the queen of 164 Oxford Drive just walked in. Miss Tatum Rodden as the Hawks take a 2-1 lead. Base is still loaded. Birthday boy Braxton Gordon at the plate now with the bases loaded. Still only 1 out. The Monarchs could have possibly gotten a double play there. Ended it. Curveball. Called strike 1. Hawks trying to make hay here. Already with 2 runs across. Curveball. Catches the inside part of the plate for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the curveball. As Kai Bratton bows his neck, gets out number 2. So bases still full of Hogs for Preston Lewis. Now 2 outs. That's going to bring on Preston Lewis. 5 on deck. Hawks would like to get more runs here. Chop foul. Fastball, called strike 1. I think Preston knew, let that one go. So, umpire's going to go over, talk to Monarchs coach. I believe he was talking about what the count was. I think that makes it 0-2. What was showing on the scoreboard. Curveball missing just inside. Takes it to 2 balls, 1 strike now. That is correct.
Yeah, he reversed that strike call. Yeah, it could have been 0-2 and it was 0-1. It was 1-1. Yeah, I know.
Fastball misses outside, makes it 3-1.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the curveball as Preston Lewis was trying to make that a 6-1 game. Full count. Runners will be going. Bases full of Hogs here. Bottom of the 3rd. Payoff pitch to Lewis. Misses, ball 4. And the Hawks will take a 3-1 lead. So good at bat by Lewis. As courtesy runner is going to come in. Drew Krause. That's going to bring on Boot 5 Ash. He can fire a big shot here. Bases full of Hogs. Hogs already with 3 across. Fastball inside.
Yeah, makes him do it again. Yep. Come on.
1-0 pitch called. Strike 1, 5 Ash. That was a little bit inside. 1 ball, 1 strike, still 2 outs. Grounder up the middle, rolling slow. Shortstop has trouble with it. 1 run scores. Another run is going to come around and score, in the Hawks take a 5-1 lead. That ball was a slow grounder. And because of how long it took to get there, the shortstop, Brady Good, tried to hurry, fumbled it just a little bit, and that allows 2 more runs to score for the Hawks. And now Jordan Barham comes to the plate with runners on 1st and 2nd. Hawks now lead 5-1. Shot to right field. This one's going to get down in the corner. It's fair. 1 run comes in to score. 5 Ash all the way around 3. Coach is sending him The relay not in time. And a 2 RBI double puts the Hawks up 7-1. What an inning for the Hawks as Jordan Barham laced that one down the line. It was fair by no more than about a foot and a half. And this is the type of inning the Hawks have been looking for. Getting a couple of breaks. Now Owen Miller coming up for a second time in the inning. Hawks taking full advantage. Nobody more happy about this run, this little run for the Hawks than Henry Kuntzler, the freshman on the mound today. He has got to be juiced. Fouled out of play off the right side. Hawks' new head coach joining us what seems like a long time ago. As that is going to hit Owen in the helmet. As it looked like that could have rattled him a little bit, as Coach Katie Hindelater stepping out. I think she's going to want to come over, talk to him, as Coach Steve Arias stopping him, saying he is okay. That was square on the helmet. Now Alex Cooley coming back up. That's going to bring out the the Monarchs coach, and I believe that is going to be all for Bratton as he calls to the dugout. So the Hawks on a run. 7 on the board, 2 still on base with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. They lead the Mater Dei Monarchs 7-1 on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network. Appreciate our newest Hawks baseball sponsor, Shane Holmes. They have stepped up these last 2 weeks, and we are taking them all the way through the season. They have become one of our 6 corporate sponsors. They're allowing us to bring you hopefully over 40 Hawks baseball broadcasts this season. Couldn't do it without you. Appreciate Shane Holmes and all that they do, both sides of town. They have been the title sponsors last 2 weeks for both Rockwall and Heath. Also appreciate the One Firm. Clay sponsor, Brian Berry and the team, dedicated to providing exceptional services and building long-lasting partnerships with their esteemed clients. With a profound understanding of your unique needs and commitment to excellence, they strive to be your trusted ally in achieving your goals. So a new pitcher for the Monarchs. So Alex Cooley comes on now with 2 outs. Curveball in for strike 1. Ryan Kerrer now batting for the Monarchs, or pitching for the Monarchs. Curveball, swing and a miss. Oh, 2 to Cooley. Fly ball, center field. Gathered in for out number 3. So the Hawks putting 7 on the board in the bottom of the third, take a 7-1 lead against the Modern Day Monarchs on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network. Need a mortgage on a new home or need to refinance that existing loan? Call Jason Cooley and the team at Integrity Mortgage. Jason is a 20-year veteran of the mortgage business and continues to build relationships with his clients on a day in and day out basis. Call Jason at 214-395-5896 for all your mortgage needs. So Logan Miller, 5-hole hitter, designated hitter for the Monarchs, going to get it started here in the 4th. That was a long 3rd inning. So Kunstler's back out now. Squares the bunt, lays it down third base. This one's going to be a good one as Bulin comes in, bare hands it, but no throw. Excellent bunt by Logan Miller. And the leadoff man's aboard for the Monarchs. Dr. J.J. Villarreal, Superintendent Rockwall ISD, texting in. Supporting our Hawks. Appreciate Dr. V. And Amy Hilton texting in as well. Coach Greg Priest and everybody that took get the Hawks new head coach coming in as this ball is going to be laced to left field. Back-to-back singles to start it out here in the 4th. 2nd inning in a row. Monarchs been able to do that. That is the 6th hit of the game as Coach Greg Harvey steps out. Call signals, runners on 1st and 2nd, nobody out for Aaron Garcia. Hawks sensing the importance. This is one of the measuring stick games. They need one like this. They've had a couple go against them. Kunstler in line, attempting to win his 3rd start of the preseason. Pitch, squares the bunt, pops it up in the air, almost gathered in. What an effort for Preston Lewis. He just got there, got a glove on it, but it pops out. That one would have been a huge out. Nevertheless, that'll make the count 1-1. Squares the bunt. Tries unsuccessfully. That'll make it strike 2 as he did commit, I am certain. Scoreboard showing ball 2. Fastball misses outside. Count is 3-1. I thought he committed on that previous bunt. So 3-1 the count. Kunstler calls timeout, and Cooley comes in from shortstop position to talk to him. You're talking signals. So 3 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Runners on first and second. Monarchs trying to close this 6-run lead of the Hawks. Where's the bunt? Fastball catches the outside part of the plate. Or strike 2. That'll take the count full. So big moment in the game. Payoff pitch. Bat comes out of his hands. That's going to be a strikeout. That's good job by Kunstler. Gets the strikeout. The bat comes out of Garcia's hands. Nobody hurt as it hits the net. Probably scared a few of the parents. So a big strikeout there for Kunstler. And Brady Guth now comes to the plate, shortstop. One out now, runners on first and second. First pitch, curveball, catches the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Guth 0 for 1. So far today. The 1 pitch bounces outside. Nice job of backhanding it by Preston Lewis to keep the runners at bay. One pitch. The runners were going. That's fouled out of play off the right side. One, 2 count now. Two pitch. Curveball can't get him to chase that one low and outside. Takes the count to 2-2. On the top of the 4th inning. Only 48 pitches so far for Kunstler. He's been extremely efficient. Working with the lead. 2-2 pitch. High fly ball left field. Wind's going to hold this one up. Braxton Gordon makes the catch. The runners will retreat, and there's 2 away. We have seen balls get out of left field in this kind of wind, but only, and it takes a rocket. Emilio Young, the right fielder, now batting. 2 outs now. Runner still on first and second. Kunstler steps off the back. Now pitching to Emilio Young. First pitch, that's going to get away from Preston as he gets back to it. Kunstler's going to cover home. The runners do move up to second, third now. That is first time ball's gotten away as that one hit the plate. As Lewis, one of those hits the plate, bounces up. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's count 1-1. Curveball. Misses just low. High fly ball to the left side. Cooley has to go all the way almost over to the foul line to get that one. But Henry Kunstler, after 4 complete, has a 7-1 lead over the Modern Day Monarchs on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network. Stay in the know on all things HTO. Go to HTO.com and download the app today to get a free tee after your first purchase when you sign up today. What started as a vision in 2009 has now evolved into a high-growth franchise-based company with over 125 locations nationwide. Jeff and Ashley Ivy are brewing a fresh spin on iced tea with their first store in Rockwall at 3060 North Gilead Street and second one coming soon to Heath. HTO, brew your thing. And doesn't that picture say it all? 2 guys loving life, the Ricks and the Moss family. Rick Moss and Rick McComb is a quintessential American dream. Life well lived, a loving family, and a front row seat in heaven watching their grandkids play sports. Folks like the Riggs is just another example of what makes Heath, Texas such a great place to live and raise our families. Bottom of the 4th inning, Hawks leading 7-1. Appreciate Emily Larson texting in from Dallas, cheering on Trevin Jones and the Hawks. Heath Hawks golf coach Ben Wardlow multitasking at Tangle Ridge today as the boys finished their first round. If you ever go out to Buffalo Creek, you will almost certainly see Coach Wardlow and his guys out there working out year-round. 1 pitch. Up the middle. Going to be grounded or fielded. Throw across. Not going to be able to be handled by the first baseman. As another error for the Monarchs is going to put Cisneros on first base.
Next up for the Hawks, the second baseman, number 7, Heath. Randall.
Gonna bring up Mick Randall. Bunt fielded by the pitcher. Not going to be in time to get to Speedy Randall in the infield bunt single. Going to put runners on first and second with no outs. Hawks back in business.
Next up for the Hawks, the third baseman.
Hunter Bulin now coming in. Had the RBI last time up. Officially over 2 today. Fouled out of play off the left side. Bulin started every game since his freshman year, senior. Or as a sophomore, starting to show some of that opposite field power, and that is exactly grown into exactly what I would have envisioned, is he can hit it to all parts of the field. 1-1 pitch. Ripped. That's going to be fielded by the second baseman and double up Cisneros, as that was hit on the nose. But Sebastian Navarro climbing the ladder, making the catch, and catches Cisneros leaning. Now there's going to be 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. That is one of those where could have been extra bases. Instead, 2 outs. One of the few things not going the Hawks' way here in this game is they have put together a solid one so far. Randall steps back to first. Gonna have post-game interviews at the Hawks able. Get through this one. It is a broadcast tradition. Love showcasing young men and women of our school district. Curveball called. Strike 1 takes the count to 1-1. Braxton Gordon. This one fouled, or in play off the right side, and gonna fall harmlessly foul over by the fence. Curveball called, strike 3. That'll do it for the Hawks. So the Hawks get the first 2 men on. Double play ends the threat. Henry Kunzler will be back out for the 5th, leading 7-1 over the modern-day Monarchs. Rockwall ISD Sports Network. Top of the 5th inning, Henry Kunzler. Like throwing 53 pitches so far through 4. .32 for strikes. Up 6 hits, only the 1 earned run, 2 strikeouts, and just as importantly, no walks. First pitch called strike 1. Been in a bind a couple of times, been able to get out in nice defense. This will be a good one if the Hawks are able to keep it where it's at. Another curveball fouled off for strike 2. Sebastian Navarro, leadoff hitter for the Monarchs. Count goes 1-2. Slow grounder, Bulin picks it up out of the air for the out, as it looked like it was a chopper. But Bulin able to pick it up and goes ahead and lays out and catches it in the air for a spectacular play. For out number 1. Ball, 1 strike, 1 out here, top of the 5th inning. Hard grounder to Jordan Barham, takes it himself. The unassisted put out, quickly 2 away. Clara, catcher, now at the plate. Ripped right at Barham, makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down in the 5th. At the bottom of the 5th, Hawks leading 7-1. Rockwall SD Sports Network.
That was sort of not him doing great. That was a reminder. It's about
Preston Lewis going to lead off here in the bottom of the 5th. Oh, 2 pitch. Now misses high to Lewis. Dogs playing Little Elm Lobos. 4 o'clock this afternoon. Take a break after this game. Swing and a miss for out number 1. That'll bring up Boo Five-Ash.
Next up for the Hawks, number 5, Heath. Highland.
Curveball misses outside as the wind blowing even harder right now. Takes the hat off the pitcher. Swing and a miss from Five-Ash. Takes a big cut at that one. Fastball missing just outside as Kerr loses hat again. Remember, that happened to Caden Five-Ash sophomore years. His first appearance could not keep his hat on at every pitch. They had to get some bobby pins. Timbo saying Tyler Ivey had that issue. This ball fouled harmlessly over by the Hawks dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes as the Hawks, with 7 runs in the 3rd, have a 7-1 lead. Henry Kunstler, the freshman, trying to win his 3rd game, has pitched out of some jams as this one's certainly going to get out of play with the wind blowing down that left field line. Called strike 3. Kerr with 2 strikeouts here in the 5th. It's going to bring up Jordan Barham.
Next up for the Hawks, the first baseman, number 3, Moose Barham.
Curveball called strike 1. Any of the classrooms up there, Heath High School, listening in, give us a shout out. Send us a picture. Love to shout you out. 972-742-3877. Owen Miller fan texting in. Papa, California. A lot of students down here. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. 3 strikeouts for Kerr in the 5th. We'll go to the 6th. Hawks leading 7-1 over the modern-day Monarchs on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network. Top of the 6th inning. Austin Gherkin, the catcher, leading it off for the Monarchs. They've had 6 hits, but every time Henry Kunstler has gotten in a jam, he has been able to handle it. Good help from the Hawks defense. Monarchs, on the other hand, 4 errors have been costly, especially in the big 3rd inning. Fastball, called strike 1. The Allen Eagles are here to play. I would imagine we're going to play Allen at 4 o'clock. The schedule this morning said Little Lamb, but imagine it's probably going to be Allen. They are here to play modern day, generally the way these tournaments have been going. 3-1 pitch. That one hammered foul. That's going to hit the ticket booth. Payoff pitch. Gonna miss, and that is the first walk of the game for Kunstler. He frustrated with himself. That shows how locked in he is. It's gonna bring on Logan Miller now, the designated hitter. First now. First pitch called strike 1 to Miller. Good crowd here at the Hawks Nest with school going on, a few of the classes coming down. Makes for a good crowd, good festive atmosphere. Swing and a miss. Let's count to 0-2. Pitch, curveball, just misses low. It's count to 1-2. One-two pitch, high fly ball left field. This one hit hard, going back at the wall, caught by Braxton Gordon. The wind holding it up just enough as that ball was tagged by Logan Miller. That would normally have gotten out of here. The wind holding up just enough, and Braxton Gordon at the wall making the catch. What a play as Henry Kunstler defense laying out for him. There's 1 out now. It's curveball called strike 1 to Jack Reese. Gordon's still shaking it off out there. He collided pretty well with that wall. Pop up right side, no problem for Miller. Well, he's going to get called off Cisneros as they actually bump into each other. 2 away. What a difference this inning could be right now had Gordon not been able to make that play in left field. That's going to bring on a pinch hitter now, number 33. Carlos Landeros at the plate now. Pitch misses inside. First two pitches miss. Ball 2. Two-0 pitch called. Strike 1. Hard hit ball right at Jordan Barham. Steps on first base for out number 3. So the Monarchs get the leadoff man on, and Henry Kunstler shuts him down with a good help from his defense. Go to the bottom of the 6th. Hawks leading 7-1 on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network.
North.
Don't have any. Owen Miller lead it off here, bottom of the 6th. About the measuring stick games, this is one of them. I've had a couple gotten away from him in those. This one, big confidence builder going into district play. Fouled out of play off the right side. Fly ball center field. No problem for Zeke Lara. There's one away here in the bottom of the 6th.
Next up for the Hawks, shortstop. Number 1, Alex Cooley.
Alex Cooley. So I see Allen High School and Little Lamb. Gonna play that next game, so is scheduled to be Little Lamb second game. Bunt Third base line, throw not in time. Gets away from the first baseman into right field, and now Cooley will cruise down to second base. Pretty sure that's going to be a bunt single. Then advance on the throwing error. Cooley getting it done. Leadoff man on second base for the Hawks. That's what the nicely placed bunt and speed makes everything get hurried up. Cisneros squares the bunt. Pitch gets away from the catcher. And Cooley's going to get down to third base now with no outs. Stands filling up. This is looking like the I-30 Classic now. 1-0 pitch to Cisneros coming up. Runner on third down. No outs. Excuse me, 1 out. First pitch called. Strike 1. One to Cisneros, hard hit ball to left field. Cooley tagging up. Throw's going to get cut off. Cooley's going to come in to score, and the sacrifice fly from Nate Cisneros puts the Hawks up 8-1.
Next up for the Hawks, second baseman, number 7, Nick Randall.
Nick Randall now comes to the plate. Hawks had an insurance run, bottom of the 6th. Nick Randall at the plate now with the bases cleared. Sun peeking through. Weather iffy for tomorrow. It's a great thing about turf fields is wet does not delay games for very long, but thunderstorms, different story. A lot of teams traveling, so stay tuned. We will get the messages out on tomorrow's games. Nick Randall fouling that one out. Play off the left side. One pitch fouled out of play. Counts at 2-2. Two pitch. Number back up the middle. Second baseman comes on, makes the play. For out number 3. So the Hawks are gone in the 6th. We'll go to the 7th. Freshman Henry Kunstler trying to complete the 8-1 gem for the Hawks on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network. tell you. Henry Kunzler back out for the 7th inning. 78 pitches so far, 47 for strikes. First pitch called ball 1. One pitch in for a strike. Curveball missing just outside. Klovstad, the pinch hitter. Fastball just missing to outside the plate, takes the count to 3-1. Fly ball straight away, no problem. Nate Cisneros out number 1. Emilio Young now at bat for the Monarchs. He is 0 for 2 today. That one off the catcher's glove onto the umpire's thigh. Fastball catches the outside part of the plate, takes count to 1-1. Curveball gets away from Kunzler, takes it to 2-1. Two-one pitch, high fly ball, not going to go anywhere in this one. Owen Miller gathers it in for out number 2, and Henry Kunzler 1 out away from going 3-0 in the preseason as a freshman, making his bid for one of the 2 the Tuesday-Friday starters. Starting next week, as Tyler Legacy will be here at the Hawks Nest on Tuesday, we'll be at Mike Carter Field, East Texas State Fairgrounds in Tyler on Friday. District play will be underway. Sebastian Navarro comes up with 2 outs. First pitch misses low. Called. Strike 1. 1-1 from Kunzler. Ball chopped foul. Monarchs down to their last strike.
Hey, one more, kid, let's go.
Long history. Great pitchers at Heath High School. The freshman Henry Kunzler announcing his presence in these last 3 weeks. 1-2 pitch, chopper. Cooley gets it, fires it across, and that's going to do it. Henry Kunzler with a magnificent performance. Great defense behind him, and the Hawks with a key 8-1 win over the modern-day Monarchs. So the Hawks are going to have to clear the field. We're going to try to do interviews tonight after the Little Elm game, try to catch up. But a great game for the Heath Hawks in more ways than one. Recap: the Hawks, 8 runs on 5 hits, 7 runs in the 3rd, 1 in the 6th. The Monarchs, 1 run in the 3rd, 6 hits with 4 errors added to that 7-run inning for the Hawks. So the Hawks are going to go away here for about 3 hours, be back at 4 o'clock, take on Little Elm Lobos. Appreciate everybody joining us. Coach Casey Dick, the Hawks' new football head coach. Appreciate him joining us. Appreciate Brian James on the camera, Tristan Rodden on the board, everybody calling in today. We're going to sign off here for Superintendent John Villarreal, Athletic Director Greg Priest, Chris Curtis and Lisa Trammell at Rockwall ISD Sports Network, the entire administration, teachers, coaches, firemen, police officers, and all the many volunteers who serve to make our community such a great place to live and raise our family. For the rest of the Heath Hawks broadcast crew, I'm Shannon Rudden signing off on the Rockwall ISD Sports Network.